guys, today I'm going to show you how to make your own tempura paint at home using egg yolks and food coloring. So I have taken 4 eggs and I've gone ahead and separated the yolks into these recycled jars and some ramekins. And then I've set aside the whites and the eggshells just to use for different projects. I'm just going to put these aside. And all you need is food coloring and something to stir in the food coloring. So I have the neon and the regular, but I'm just going to make 4 colors and do like 4 or 5 drops of food coloring in each egg yolk. So I'm going to do a blue, a yellow, we'll do green, and let's do pink over here. And then you can just use a spoon, like a regular spoon or toothpicks, and I have these handy dandy paint stirrers that I'm just going to stir up the yolk and the dye. So there's my blue, here's yellow. So while I do this, I'll just give you a little bit of background on the egg paint. So before a lot of artists switched to oil paints back in the Renaissance period, they would make their own tempura paints out of egg yolks and like natural dyes that they found in nature, like berries and clay and that kind of stuff. And it would dry really shiny, and it was easy to kind of do 3D pictures and stuff with it. And so a lot of artists, like the Impressionists and Pointillism artists, used this paint before they were introduced to oil paint. So we have our paints mixed, and they're pretty thick. If you want to put just like a few drops of water in them to make them thinner, you can, but I'm going to leave them thick because it leaves a really cool texture on the paper. And I have 2 sheets of computer paper stacked on each other, just so it's a little bit thicker and so the paint doesn't bleed through. And I'm going to go ahead and just take my paintbrush and start painting, just like this. It's like kind of gloopy. So I might do like some cool shapes with my paint. The blue is kind of green, so I might need to add a little bit more coloring in that one. But yeah, as you can see, it works really well, and then when they dry, they leave a cool texture and are really shiny and actually look really pretty, just like the tempura paints that you would use now and get from the store. And so I'll just show you like the red. So as you can see here, we have the blue, the yellow, the green, and the red. And so it's really easy. It takes like 1 minute to make, and that is just a fun, easy way to make your own paints at home. I hope you enjoy.